everyone. Arabella, guide dog Arabella and I were sitting here on the park bench after we did some shopping in Michael's Arts and Crafts store, and Arabella was trying to find mommy a chair, and this nice lady, Lynn, said the chair's right here, and she was sitting on the other side of the bench, and we began chatting.
Yes.
And we've been chatting about little guide dogs.
Yes.
You love dogs.
Love dogs.
And you have two?
I have two little dogs. One's a Shih Tzu and one is a Maltese.
Aww, so beautiful. And I was just kind of enlightening you on what, you know, and Arabella does for me. And we've talked about how, like, when her harness is on, she's working. And you asked to pet her, and I took her harness off.
Yes.
So you can get some love.
Yes.
And
what
she,
a beautiful dog.
And then I showed you how she gives kisses to mommy and wants to please, and then we just kind of started just talking about just how I see the world, and how I'm a YouTube channel and Facebook page, and how I love to show the world that blindness, you know, doesn't mean that you can't enjoy life.
That's very
and
true.
Live it to the fullest.
You're giving me a very valuable lesson.
Aww. And you were saying that you're just so happy to see that I'm out here by myself.
I am. I am. I think it's just wonderful that you're able to do that.
And I have no eyesight. Actually, when I was in Michael's just a while ago, this lady and her daughter were talking to me. They were admiring Arabella. And they were just like, they weren't petting her or anything, but they were just talking, and like, oh my goodness, I think they thought I was training her.
Oh.
And I get that a lot because people say I don't look blind. And which I go, well,
is that good?
And I'm like, well, what does blindness look like?
That's right.
And so then they were like, they said to her, like, oh, you're going to make somebody so happy.
Oh.
And they said that to her because I think they thought I was training her.
Oh no.
And I was like,
She is my.
And they said, what, you know, they were asking, like, you know, so she's in training, and I'm like, oh no, she's mine. And they're like, oh, I didn't know that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm blind.
Oh.
And they were super sweet, and so I was kind of enlightening her a little bit about you know, the blind, and that I still get out and not seeing, and I'd love to show people that even someone who's completely blind can go to Michael's and pick out arts and crafts stuff.
That is so wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that just melts my heart away.
You know, that I'd love to show that, you know, people with disabilities can live a fulfilled life, and we can be happy.
Yes. You're making me happy.
Aww. And we were just talking about how the world can be kind of so judgmental, and through my eyes, you know, I see people for who they are, and you know, I love
in their heart.
That's right. And I love these encounters, getting to meet people like you, you know, it makes my day brighter.
Oh, well, you've made my day.
Aww.
I'm glad I came down here today.
Aww.
I'm glad I was sitting on the bench when you walked by.
Oh, thank you. Well, it was so nice to just have this conversation with you and take a little break. Arabella and I are just chilling for a little bit.
Yes.
Enjoying this nice, cool.
Oh, it's a little crispy now. But it is a nice day.
It's very festive and holiday, right?
Yes. I love the holidays.
Me too. So we are going to go, I think, do a little bit more shopping.
Good. I think I will too.
We're going to go to Pier 1.
Oh, good.
I love Pier 1.
I do too, and I just am so excited to talk with you and get to know you and your little dog.
Is she sniffing you?
Yeah, she's sniffing my.
She smells your puppies on you.
Yeah, I'm sure she does. What a well-trained girl.
Super sweet girl. We were talking about Antonia, my retired guide at home, too, and I could not live this life without these guiding angels.
No, I agree with you.
So I'm so blessed for her.
And you really have made my day, sitting and talking.
Oh, well, you've made mine too.
And just knowing that you're able to get around and do these things, I just don't know if I could do that.
Well, it's amazing what you can do when you are put in that situation where you have no choice.
I suppose that is true.
I had to make the choice one day, am I going to sit around and feel sorry for myself when I lost my sight 10 years ago? I'm a mommy, I'm like, am I going to just you know, not be the mom that I need to be, or my kids are the best motivation.
Of course.
I need to be, they're my everything. I will fight, you know, and
You sure
climb
will.
every mountain, cross the
Yes.
widest ocean to
Everything,
do what I
yes.
have to do.
How old are your children?
Now they're just 13 and 15.
Oh, wonderful.
But I lost my sight when they were 2.5 and 5.
Oh my goodness. Might I
So-
ask how that happened?
My retina detached to my left eye, but I've lived with a chronic eye disease called uveitis, which
Okay.
is arthritis
Oh my
of
heavens.
the eyes.
I've never heard of that.
I've lived with arthritis in my joints since the age of 3 and in my eyes.
You are really educating me. I'm so happy I met you.
Aw, and my girls have juvenile arthritis as well.
Okay. Oh.
And we've lived with, you know, I lost my sight because of this eye disease. And then after I lost my sight, both of my girls were both diagnosed with the same disease.
Oh, really?
So you know, our whole family has been completely affected.
Yes.
But we choose to find the joy in it
best
all,
of
and
everything.
the blessings in the midst of it all. And we use our story to change lives and
Oh, well, you sure have changed mine today.
it's not easy, you know what I mean? Life has not been easy for sure.
I can understand that.
I have my
but-
hard moments, you know,
I admire you.
but I always say joy is a choice, and you can find joy even in the hardest times, you know?
That's right.
If I was to focus on the
Negativity.
negativity, I would be depressed.
Yes.
But
Well,
there's so
you
much
just-
more joy in this world, though.
There is, and you really have enlightened me, and
Aw.
I feel really terrible that I mope around like I do.
Oh.
I have nothing to mope around for.
Well, I think we all, you know, I think when we see someone else who has a greater struggle or a different struggle
Yes.
that we're not used to,
That's true.
I think that it makes you appreciate what you are going through.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Right? Because I can see somebody else that's going through something greater, and it makes me reevaluate my situation in my life or my frustrations in the day and go, you know what? I can do this.
Absolutely.
I can. This is
Absolutely.
doable, you know.
Oh,
And,
you've just given me a whole new way of thinking. You don't know. I'm going to touch you.
Oh.
You don't know how much this means to
Aw,
me.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
You know, God just puts us in the right moments, you know, the right places in the right time, and
Isn't that the truth?
and I think we just have to be open to seeing kind of the opportunity to just share. I think a lot of people are too much in a hurry sometimes. They don't want to take time,
No.
you know, to just stop and meet new people, and
That's
then
so true.
you know, open their hearts and kind of share. And
Yes.
well, my personality is to share, and I'm an open book.
Oh, you're wonderful.
And I really do want to live to make a difference.
And
Life is not like worth
No.
living if you're just living it for yourself.
Isn't that the truth?
Right?
It's just wonderful.
Life is so fulfilling, and it makes you like whole. It heals you. The parts that are broken and
Yes.
sad, it heals you when you know that you're changing someone else's life. It's like medicine for your soul.
It is true.
Yes.
I
is
think my
Beautiful.
Heavenly Father wanted me to meet you today.
Well, you know what? Same here. Same here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I couldn't have Arabella.
Yes.
Arabella. I know you're starving for her to look at you. No. She's like, I want love so bad from her.
I do. I want to just
Yes,
put her
you
around
do.
her neck.
But
I don't want to ruin her though.
yeah, we talked about that, distracting a guide
Yes,
dog, a service
yes.
dog, and not,
Don't want to
yeah.
do that.
And they're our eyes, so we have to keep them in check, right?
I guess so.
Because her love language is affection.
Of course.
I think all loves are.
Yeah.
Right?
I think we should all do that a little more.
I agree. But yes, God has truly given me, you know, the ability to
And He gave me the opportunity to meet you and talk with you.
share.
Yes,
So
that was
thank
wonderful.
you. Awesome. So nice to meet you. Thank
Nice
you
to
for letting
meet
me take
you.
this time to
Yes, thank you.
just interview you for a minute. I love meeting nice people, and I'd love to showcase. I was just saying that. Could I video you so I could just showcase a positive interaction?
Absolutely.
And the world needs more positivity
Oh, don't we know that?
and more love, less hate. Right?
Oh, yes. Yes,
yeah.
a lot more love.
Well, God bless you and happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. You have a good Thanksgiving
All right,
too, and Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I know we're shopping for
holidays.
Christmas already.
Are you? Well, that's what I'm going to be doing here in just a few minutes.
Awesome. All right, bye.
All right. Bye-bye.